Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another first impressions video. Sensational. Well, that is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, this time with another first impressions video. We are continuing on our first impressions journey through Louis Vuitton. Three new fragrances we have today. We have Ombre Nomade, we have Matiere Noire, and L'Immensité. Only the three today. And then I have three next time, and then I will be finished, because I only got the 14. Only the 14, you know. Very kindly sent to me by a Les Odorants, the Fliss Odorant. So, we will get started, will we not? The first one we have today is Ombre Nomade. Now, I've heard of this. Have I smelled this before? It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. I think this is one of the heavier ones, is it not? Thank you. Okay, Ombre Nomade. Let's just get on the website there. Came out in 2018. And this is... Ooh. Sprayer's not very happy. It's the same colour as Iron Brew. Oh, there's not very much of that left, is there? Right, I can already smell what this is, to be fair. This is an Oud Rose, the Dawn kind of thing. Birch, saffron, amber wood, raspberry. Just announcing you've got amber wood in is such a fucking disgrace. Yeah, it kind of smells a bit like the night without the shit. It's a little bit fruitier, so it's more like, not dawn, the moon. It's a bit more like the moon, you know? The fragrance, the moon, not the place, the moon, you know? So it's a very Middle Eastern... It's a very Middle Eastern focused fragrance. Lots of dry incense, fruity raspberry, some saffron. Yes, some saffron twang. I'm getting some saffron twang. I mean, to be fair, it's not a bad rendering. It's got some subtlety. It's got some subtlety, about as subtle as a Middle Eastern fragrance can be. Or at least Western interpretations of it. But it's got that gaping amber wood in it that is just massive and flappy and dry, unwelcoming, chalky, gritty, grainy, abrasive, dark, like really, really fine grain sand, chalk, but still abrasive. Lots of surface area, you know. Type of thing that would just tear you to pieces. A little bit of sweetness from the rose, a little bit of sweetness from something else, something a little bit, I don't want to say milky. Milky is the wrong word. Maybe milky is not the wrong word. It's along that line, something kind of lactonic. Thin though, you know, not creamy. Creamy's too thick. That's like milky. Milky kind of works. Dry, and you've smelled stuff like this 1,000 times before. You'll smell it 1,000 times again before the trend dies. It's gonna have massive performance. It's gonna have massive projection. It's gonna assault and offend everybody who smells it anywhere near you, it's very upsetting to me because I've hated this for a long time and I'll continue to hate it. I just don't like it. You can't help what you like. If you like this kind of thing, don't let me put you off, by God. Just you do what you want to do, but you're listening to me, right? And I say I don't like it. And I think that I've smelled this 1,000,000 times before. 1,000 times before. 1,000,000 times. All the times. It's just, it's making me eyes like, my eyes are like, oh, is there something dry in here? Should we be like taking steps? You know, my eyes are like, do you want to put some kind of protective wear on, you know? It's gross. I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick. Sick of that shit, you know? Like, I own the night, but I own the night. That sounds like a fucking song or something that someone from a fucking film would say, you know? Some dodgy nightclub owner or a fucking Batman villain even. That's, it sounded silly, I won't lie. Like, it's like the Aventus thing. It's over, you know? It's done. It was a moment in time, you know? We survived. We move on. It seems that LV is preparing for the next trend as well, though. You know, oh, they're on to the current trend, which is these fucking pointless fucking fabric softener fucking fragrances. Anyway, next up we have Matiere Noire. Now, that Noir, this came out in 2016. Now, I do actually think these were the original line done by Mr. Beltrode, or Jacques Cavalier, as we call him, as we used to call him. Matiere Noire is the scent of contrasts. Don't let it be shit. Black currant, rose, narcissus, oud, patchouli, incense, cyclamen, watery notes, black currant syrup, jasmine. What the fuck? That is quite a strange list, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. Black currant. He's done black currant in this line before, hasn't he? He's obviously a fan of black currant. I'm a fan of black currant, to be fair. Enchanted Forest, if you want a good fragrance with black currant in, by the Vagabond Prince. Oh, I like that. It's got oud in it as well. Right, so I'm expecting amberwood at some point, because that's essentially what they do. They put amberwood in it and say, oud! Behold, here's oud. And it's not good enough, friends. It's not good enough. Do better. Be more. Demand more. That black currant thing at the top is fucking scandalous. It's absolutely lovely. It's obviously bolstered and encouraged by the rose. Could even be more rose than black currant, but the black currant's putting this outrageous dark twist on it, you know? Like a black rose. Oh, that's lovely. I like you. Fruity. Very fruity, but fresh. A little bit powderiness coming in now, and I don't like powdery either, if I'm being honest. It's got something of the Noir de Noir about it, so I wonder if the patchouli's quite strong in this. You know, like a chocolatey... Yeah, I'm getting much more sort of like a dark rose, tart, jammy sort of... I think it's dry again. I'm getting dryness. I like this, though. But it's definitely given Noir de Noir. Noir de Noir. Sorry, I bet you could do without us saying Noir de Noir again. Oh. Something just fell over outside. As long as it's not me, it's alright. When I fall over, I can't get up. I'm like an upside down turtle, like. really nice, that, you know, I really like that. Powdery, but not so powdery that it makes us think, I hate you and I hope you die and I hope you go away and I'll never have to smell you again. I'm not sure about these fucking white florals. Like, I'm not getting much white floral unless that's providing some kind of air in there to kind of counteract the rose being too rosy. It's juicy, it's fruity. It's a little bit floral, but it's not so... It's not like pollen floral. Sometimes whenever I smell florals, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I smell like pollen. And I get, whenever I smell that, I always get reminded of the Chapel of Rest, you know. And there's always flowers in there and they always make my nose twitch. I'm getting patchouli, my overriding over my main thing I'm getting here, I'm not going to lie to you, is Noir de Noir with a twist, with a blackcurrant twist. I'd like to see someone take that blackcurrant syrup rose thing and do something slightly, like take just that part of this fragrance and do something slightly different with it. I don't know, maybe, do I want to say make it more sour? I don't know, it's quite nice, that, actually. I'm impressed with that. I will probably put that on skin. Okay, let's move on. Last one for today. Feels like this video has gone by really quickly, actually, because I've only got the 3, you see. This one is a L'Immensité. Now, I think this one is quite hyped. Apparently it came out in 2018. Made by Jacques Cavalier, Beltrude, again. All of them are. He has assumed the in-house perfumer mantle for them. It became a thing. Chanel obviously did it first, because they always do shit like that, and they always copy Chanel. Everybody does. Okay, so this is, oh no, grapefruit, ginger, ambroxan, rosemary, water notes. Fuck off. Alright, it's very bright, it's very ambroxan-y, it's very... You know, I don't hate that. It's very pleasant. I get that ginger fizz type of thing. I always get like a sparkly spice sort of thing coming from ginger. But it's quite lively. It's quite, you know, effervescent. It gives that kind of fizz thing. Perhaps you enjoy this. I don't like grapefruit, though. You know? I must admit there was a fragrance in here that used grapefruit and I didn't absolutely hate it, which is a massive, massive uplift on the grapefruit fragrances of the past. Oh, I always remember M7 Fresh. I love M7, right? And they did this flanker called M7 Fresh, and it had just hid some grapefruit at the top of it and made it thinner. Well, they made the fragrance thinner and put grapefruit on the top. It was fucking foul. That grapefruit was so stale and like, it was like someone ate a load of grapefruits and then went for a piss and then the piss dried and you just got this stale, pissy grapefruit thing, and that's what it smelled like to me. It was awful. This is much fresher, a lot juicier. It's a little bit Mediterranean again, which is a lot of the Louis Vuitton aesthetic, because that's what they used to do. They started out making travel cases and luggage and stuff like that for people who were going on the European Grand Tour. And that sort of thing, you know. So it's, I suppose it's in keeping with the heritage of the brand, if that's sort of your thing, but I mean, I say the word immense all the time. I wouldn't call this immense. The immense, or the immensity. Getting a lot of ambroxan, which is pleasant. Nobody dislikes ambroxan. It's just the ubiquity of it. It's just the sheer everywhereness of ambroxan that winds people up. Getting a little bit of that rosemary and sage thing, which I'm quite fond of, obviously being into vintage perfumes. Yeah, I quite like that, actually. It's all right. I don't know that I'd pay Louis Vuitton prices for it, but I quite like it, you know. Okay, let's go back over these things and see what we think, friends. No, I don't like that. Ombre Nomade. Just a dry Middle Eastern fragrance. Useless incense, fucking oud thing. Pointless. No need for more of them. I like Matiere Noire. I do like that, but I kind of feel like it's an inferior copy of Noir de Noir. I might try that on skin and see what happens to us. Well, obviously, I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to get sucked into some kind of fucking interdimensional portal, you know, but... And L'Immensité, it's kind of... I don't know, it's all right, you know, but do I want to spend that kind of money to smell all right? We'll see. We'll see, friends. I'll be back hopefully this week with my follow-up to this. I'll see you then. Bye.